There is a simple food so ordinary and inexpensive that most people overlook it, yet it holds the power to change your nights completely. For countless seniors in both America and India, this food has quietly turned broken sleep into restful hours, reducing those frustrating trips to the bathroom at 2 or 3 in the morning. Many elders believe waking up several times at night is unavoidable, just another part of getting older. But what if that belief is wrong? Doctors now explain that constant nighttime urination is not simply age. It is often the result of small choices when you drink what you eat and how your body processes those habits. Left unchecked, it steals deep sleep, weakens memory, and leaves you drained every morning. Today, I am going to show you how this humble food can calm your bladder, relax your body, and give you back the kind of sleep you thought was lost forever. It is not a supplement, not a pill, but something you already know something available in every local market. Before we begin, I would love to hear your thoughts. Where are you watching this video and what time is it right now? Please share in the comments below. Your small message makes this community stronger. And if you enjoy learning simple tips like this, please like the video and subscribe so you never miss the next one. Let us begin and discover how this overlooked food can quietly restore peace to your nights. The real causes behind nighttime urination. As we age, our bodies quietly begin to shift in ways that many seniors never notice until sleep becomes interrupted. One of the most important changes is the natural decline of a hormone called vasopressin. When you were younger, vasopressin told the kidneys to slow down fluid production at night, giving your bladder a chance to rest while you slept peacefully. But after 60, vasopressin levels may drop so low that the kidneys keep filtering fluids at the same pace as during the day. The result is a bladder filling too quickly and a body forced to wake long before it is ready. For many elders in Texas or Mumbai, this feels like age itself, yet the truth is rooted in a simple hormone the body no longer makes in abundance. Along with this hormonal change, the bladder itself becomes more sensitive. In younger years, it could hold 12 to 16 ounces of urine before sending a strong signal to the brain. But by the time a person is in their 70s, the bladder may sound the alarm with as little as 5 ounces, barely half a glass of water. That means a bladder that is not truly full still demands attention, pulling you from sleep and leaving you tired when the sun rises. Seniors in Boston have described this as being held hostage by the bladder, while grandparents in Delhi speak of nights broken into fragments, each bathroom trip stealing more energy than the last. Another overlooked reason lies in the simple timing of water. Many elders remember to hydrate only after dinner, often drinking 1 or 2 glasses around 7 or 8 in the evening. But by then, the kidneys are preparing for rest, and this sudden rush of fluid pushes them into overdrive. Instead of slowing down, they are forced to keep working, filling the bladder again and again. A retired teacher in Florida once said he thought drinking water late would prevent thirst at night, but it left him walking the hallway 3 times before dawn. Finally, hidden choices play a role. A warm bowl of soup before bed, a comforting cup of masala chai, or a few slices of watermelon after dinner may feel harmless. Yet each of these adds fluid at exactly the wrong time, loading the bladder when the body should be winding down. The foods themselves are not dangerous, but their timing quietly steals rest. A grandmother in Chicago shared that simply moving her evening tea to late afternoon gave her back hours of unbroken sleep. So, dear friend, the real causes of nighttime urination are not signs that your body has failed. They are signals, gentle but persistent, reminding you to adjust habits with care. By understanding hormones, bladder sensitivity, and evening choices, you can take back control. Your nights do not have to be broken. With small, thoughtful changes, peace and rest can return even after 70. Miracle cheap food. Across kitchens in both America and India, there is a humble food that most of us walk past every single day without realizing its hidden strength. It is not exotic, it is not costly, and you will never need a prescription to bring it into your home. This food is the simple peanut, long known as a snack for children, but now rediscovered as a quiet ally for seniors who wish for calmer nights and brighter mornings. In American grocery stores, jars of roasted peanuts line the shelves beside almonds and cashews, often ignored because they appear so ordinary. In India, vendors roast them on the roadside, filling the evening air with a familiar aroma, while families serve them as a quick bite alongside tea. Ordinary, yes. But when used wisely, peanuts can become a tool for deeper sleep and fewer nighttime interruptions. Science explains why such a small nut carries such surprising power. Peanuts are naturally rich in potassium, a mineral that smooths the muscles of the bladder, helping them resist unnecessary contractions. For older adults who wake 2 or 3 times a night, this calmness is essential. They also contain magnesium, known for relaxing tense muscles and quieting the nervous system, giving the body permission to rest. Just a small handful in the early evening can reduce the false alarms that so often disturb sleep. Even more important, peanuts provide tryptophan, an amino acid that helps the brain produce melatonin, the natural hormone that signals bedtime. Many seniors spend heavily on melatonin tablets, yet peanuts offer this support in a gentler, natural form. Instead of pushing the body, they remind it how to drift peacefully into rest. When compared to supplements or sleep medications, peanuts stand out as affordable, safe, and widely available. In the United States, a small bag of roasted peanuts costs less than a cup of coffee, making it easy to include them even on a fixed retirement income. In India, they are sold by the handful in markets or wrapped in newspaper cones, still warm from the pan. Expensive supplements can upset digestion or even conflict with medications for blood pressure or diabetes. Peanuts, when eaten in moderation, rarely create these problems, making them a safer choice for seniors. A retired school teacher in Ohio explained that she once spent $40 each month on sleep tablets, but discovered that a handful of peanuts before sunset gave her the same results without the side effects. In Delhi, an elder shared that switching from late-night chai to a few warm peanuts gave her 3 extra hours of unbroken sleep, and she woke with a clear mind for the first time in years. The miracle is not in something foreign or complicated, but in the foods already sitting quietly in your kitchen. The peanut may appear simple, yet it carries the strength to calm an overactive bladder, restore a natural sleep rhythm, and remind you that age does not mean surrender. For seniors in Texas or Kerala, the message is the same. Your body still responds when given gentle guidance. With a little awareness and consistent care, even the most ordinary food can become a healing partner. And perhaps that is the true miracle, discovering that peace, rest, and comfort are not locked inside a pill, but waiting in a handful of humble peanuts ready to be enjoyed each evening. How to use it the right way. Timing is one of the most important details when it comes to turning a simple peanut into a gentle sleep aid. Many older adults in both America and India tend to snack late into the night, believing a small bite before bed cannot cause harm. Yet the truth is that eating too close to bedtime forces digestion to continue while the body is trying to rest, and that alone can disturb sleep. Experts suggest enjoying a small serving of peanuts about 1 to 2 hours after dinner, ideally no later than 9 o'clock in the evening. This window gives the body time to process nutrients without overwhelming the stomach or bladder at night. A retired nurse in Ohio shared that moving her snack earlier allowed her to fall asleep faster and remain asleep longer even without changing anything else. The amount also matters. In the United States, 1 ounce of roasted peanuts equal to about a small handful or 20 pieces is enough for most seniors. Eating more does not bring more benefit and may instead add extra calories that the body no longer needs. In India, traditional measures often mean a small bowl placed alongside the evening meal, which naturally equals the same ounce. This gentle portion is sufficient to provide magnesium and tryptophan, calming the nervous system and signaling the brain to prepare for rest. Elders often notice that within a week the bladder feels quieter and the nights become easier. A grandfather in Dallas described it simply, "One handful changed my sleep more than any pill ever did." Just as important is the way peanuts are combined with other foods. Cold milk or iced drinks may sound comforting, but they can slow digestion and irritate the stomach lining, especially in older adults. Acidic fruits such as oranges, pineapples, or raw tomatoes should also be avoided in the evening because they increase bladder sensitivity and trigger unnecessary urges. The goal is to keep the stomach calm and the bladder quiet, and that means keeping peanuts separate from heavy or irritating foods. In India, elders sometimes pair peanuts with jaggery or spices late at night, but these can increase thirst and disturb rest. A lighter option, such as roasted peanuts alone or with a warm herbal tea in the afternoon, is far more supportive. Finally, safety must always come first. For those living with high blood pressure, diabetes, or other chronic conditions, peanuts may interact in unexpected ways with prescribed medicines. Before adding a new habit, especially one linked to daily diet, it is wise to speak with a doctor or nutritionist. This step offers peace of mind and ensures that the choice is both safe and effective. Many physicians now welcome such discussions, and they may even offer specific guidance on timing and quantity for each individual. With that reassurance, seniors can enjoy the comfort of knowing they are making a choice that supports their health without risk. When used thoughtfully, peanuts are not just a snack. They are a small act of self-care, giving the bladder rest, calming the nervous system, and restoring the rhythm of sleep. For elders in Houston or Kochi, the advice remains the same. Pay attention to timing, portion, and pairing, and remember that safety comes from awareness. With these gentle steps, even the most ordinary food can become a nightly companion, helping you reclaim the peace of uninterrupted rest. Real-life stories in the quiet suburbs of Texas. John, a 72-year-old grandfather, spent years believing broken sleep was simply his destiny. Every night, he would wake 2 or 3 times, shuffling down the hallway with heavy steps, frustrated and drained. His doctor prescribed mild sleeping pills, but they left him groggy in the morning and less steady on his feet. One evening, his daughter suggested something simple, adding a small handful of peanuts to his early evening routine. At first, he was doubtful, but within a week, John noticed a change. His bladder felt calmer, the urgent signals quieter, and he slept nearly 7 hours without interruption. For the first time in years, he rose with energy, shared breakfast with his wife, and even felt strong enough to walk his dog around the block. He later said, "I never imagined such an ordinary food could give me back my nights." Thousands of miles away in Kerala, India, Mary, a 68-year-old retired teacher, was quietly battling the same struggle. Her nights were broken by repeated trips to the bathroom, leaving her exhausted during morning prayers and unable to enjoy time with her grandchildren. Instead of turning to costly supplements, she made a small change in her dinner. She lightened her evening meal, replacing heavy curries with a simple portion of rice and vegetables, and added a few roasted peanuts before sunset. Within 2 weeks, Mary found herself waking less often, sometimes sleeping through the night completely. Her mornings felt brighter, her body lighter, and she once again joined her friends for the early temple walk. She said with a smile, "I thought my sleep was gone forever, but a simple habit gave it back." These stories remind us that the answer is not magic, nor a miracle pill from a bottle. It is the natural balance between science and daily habit, something gentle yet powerful. Peanuts provide the minerals and amino acids the body craves, while thoughtful timing of meals reduces stress on the bladder. Together, these small steps help restore the deep rest the body still remembers. For seniors in both America and India, the message is clear. Good sleep is not lost with age. It can return when we listen to the body and honor its rhythm. And sometimes the key rests quietly in the most familiar foods, waiting to be discovered again. Common mistakes. Many seniors make one of the most frequent mistakes older adults make, is eating too close to bedtime, assuming that a small snack cannot possibly disturb sleep. Yet, when food is consumed right before lying down, digestion continues while the body is preparing for rest, and this mismatch disrupts the natural rhythm more than most people realize. Even peanuts, which can be helpful for bladder control and sleep, require time to release their minerals and amino acids. If they are eaten at 11 o'clock at night, the body may struggle instead of relax. A senior in California shared that he often grabbed a handful while watching the late news, only to wake twice before dawn, frustrated and exhausted. When he shifted that habit to 2 hours earlier, his nights grew calmer, his mornings brighter, and he realized that timing was as important as the food itself. Respecting the body's natural rhythm can make all the difference. Another common error comes from combining peanuts with foods that quietly increase acid or salt, turning a gentle snack into a hidden burden. Cold sodas, pickles, or salted fried nuts may raise thirst, forcing extra water intake and adding more pressure to the bladder. Acidic fruits like oranges, pineapples, or raw tomatoes, if eaten at the same time, can irritate the bladder lining and increase urgency. An elderly woman in Florida explained that she loved peanuts mixed with salted popcorn every night, but her thirst drove her to drink water until bedtime, breaking her sleep again and again. Once she separated her peanut snack from salty foods, she not only reduced thirst, but also enjoyed longer stretches of unbroken rest. The lesson is simple and powerful. Keep the evening snack clean, light, and free of extra salt or acid. The final mistake is placing all hope on one single food while overlooking lifestyle choices that shape sleep just as strongly. Peanuts can calm the bladder, but if bedtime is delayed until after midnight, or if physical activity is nearly absent, the benefits remain limited. Gentle evening, walks, a regular sleep schedule, and a calm environment all work hand in hand with diet to restore deep rest. A grandfather in Mumbai admitted he expected miracles from peanuts alone, but his nights stayed restless until he adjusted his bedtime to 10 o'clock and added light stretching before lying down. Within 2 weeks, he felt the combined power of food and routine working together, bringing him the kind of rest he thought was lost forever. Ignoring these broader habits leaves many seniors disappointed, thinking age itself is the enemy, when in truth the missing balance lies between diet, activity, and rhythm. So, dear friend, the danger does not rest in the peanut itself, but in the way we use it. Eating too late, mixing it with irritating foods, or expecting it to replace all other healthy habits can quietly undo its natural benefits. But when approached with respect for timing, moderation, and lifestyle, this humble food becomes more than a snack. It becomes a trusted companion for peaceful nights and refreshed mornings. The control remains in your hands, and even at 70 or 80 small corrections can bring back the rest your body still remembers. The message is one of hope. With patience and awareness, you can reclaim your nights and wake ready to greet each new day. Supportive habits to strengthen the benefits. One of the most overlooked strategies for calming nighttime urination is learning how to divide fluid intake throughout the day. Many seniors fall into the pattern of drinking very little water in the morning, only to realize by evening that they are behind on hydration. In response, they drink 2 or 3 glasses after dinner, believing they are helping their body, yet unintentionally overwhelming the kidneys and bladder during the hours when both should be slowing down. Doctors now recommend that about 70% of daily fluids should be taken before 3 in the afternoon, with the remaining 30% spread gently until around 7 in the evening. This schedule allows the kidneys to handle most fluids earlier, leaving the bladder quieter as bedtime approaches. A retired bus driver in Chicago once admitted he hardly drank during work hours, then finished 3 tall glasses with dinner. He wondered why his nights were restless until he shifted his pattern, drinking steadily through the morning. Within a week, he discovered longer stretches of peaceful rest and fewer nighttime interruptions. Just as critical as hydration is the way we position our bodies when it is time to sleep. Many elders in Houston, Delhi, and countless other places prefer lying on their backs, believing it is comfortable and natural. Yet this posture can press additional weight onto the bladder, increasing the urge, signals that wake you in the middle of the night. Experts now suggest sleeping on the left side with a soft pillow placed gently between the knees. This simple change reduces pressure on the bladder, improves circulation, and even helps digestion, which can otherwise push fluid toward the bladder. A grandmother in Kerala once shared that after trying this posture, she not only slept longer, but also noticed less morning stiffness in her lower back. The change did not come from medicine or supplements, but from allowing her body to rest in a position that supported it naturally. Small adjustments like this, often overlooked, can turn a restless night into a healing one. The third supportive habit is shaping the environment where sleep takes place. Many older adults hold on to the belief that warmth means safety, but overheating at night can quietly raise body temperature, increase sweating, and trigger thirst. When the body grows too warm, circulation speeds up, pushing more fluid toward the kidneys and creating extra strain on the bladder. Health experts recommend keeping the bedroom between 65 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit, a range that encourages calm and steady rest. Good airflow, light cotton clothes, and breathable sheets all play a role in maintaining comfort. A senior couple in Arizona once discovered that lowering their thermostat a few degrees and trading heavy blankets for cotton sheets reduced bathroom visits by half. In humid parts of India, something as simple as opening a window or turning on a ceiling fan provided the same relief, calming the body and reducing nighttime thirst. Together, these supportive habits highlight an important truth. Health does not depend on food alone. Timing fluids properly, choosing the right sleeping posture, and shaping the environment with care all work in harmony with the body's natural rhythm. For older adults who feel trapped by nightly interruptions, these steps offer hope and control without the need for costly solutions. The message is gentle but clear. The body still listens when treated with patience and respect, even in later years. With awareness and consistency, these simple changes can restore peace, turning broken nights into restful ones and allowing sleep to return as a trusted companion. Now that you have heard how something as simple as peanuts can make nights calmer and mornings brighter, I would love to know your story. Each of us carries unique habits, and what works for one person may inspire someone else across the ocean. Do you usually enjoy a light snack before bed, or have you already tried adding peanuts to your evening? Please take a moment to share your experiences in the comments below. Maybe you discovered a routine that eased your bladder, or perhaps you're still searching for answers. By writing even a short note, you create a connection that helps another senior in America or India feel less alone in their struggle. If you found these insights useful, I warmly invite you to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. Each week we share one practical health tip designed especially for older adults who want to live with strength, independence, and peace. These are not complicated programs or expensive solutions, but small, trustworthy steps rooted in both science and everyday life. By subscribing, you ensure that each new video reaches you directly like a caring reminder from a friend. It is a simple click, yet it may open the door to healthier nights and more joyful mornings. And finally, please consider sharing this video with someone close to you, a brother, a neighbor, or a friend from your walking group. Many elders suffer silently thinking broken sleep is just part of aging, when in truth there are gentle ways to improve it. By sending this video, you might be offering them hope, comfort, and a chance to feel rested again. Together, by sharing stories and supporting one another, we can build a community where no one has to face these challenges alone.